We're here with Calvin Tahan, top 16 ARG Connecticut Hartford, Dragon Busterless ABC.
I got second after Swiss with this deck, and I was working on it for a couple weeks, and it was the best deck. It was specifically designed to defeat 100% of the time metal foes and DDD, which might explain why I did so well in Swiss, except I played 0 of those decks. I played 5 trap decks, 2 mirror matches, and like Jared Randolph Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
So anyway, still topped, 1x1, got second, and then top 16.
But forgot to write ABC Dragon Buster on your deck list, so your journey came to an end.
Sometimes not all the matchups that you play in one weekend are against your opponent.
Okay, all right. Let's get into the deck.
All right, so I played 3 of every letter, which is correct. For a long tournament, you don't ever want to lose by not having the right amount of pieces.
Sure.
And Desires is crazy, and it's the best card for you because you're playing a combo deck. And I never once lost.
Okay.
I never once lost by losing a third piece to Desires.
I understand.
But I would have lost multiple times to losing a second one.
Yes.
3 of each gadget.
Yes.
This was like, I ended up taking out Thrashers because I added Kaijus, and so they had conflicting interest. And so I was like, I guess I'll just add third gadgets in their place. So like, it's not nearly enough. I usually play 8 or 9 special summons in my ABC decks, but this only played 6. But it was still really good. Because the nature of how this deck grinds, gadgets alone are just actually really good. Like in a simplified game state, you're just playing Giant Rat, which is really good. It sounds awful, but it's not. Like you just go Slumber, Giant Rat, set Barrier, and you're usually winning that match. So 2 Maxi, it's really good. And then I played 1 Wind Guy, 1 Lightning Guy, 1 Dark Guy, 1 Earth Guy, and 1 Water Guy. The logic for these guys specifically was, so this guy's really strong. There's another guy that's really strong too, but he's a machine, so I don't like getting system down, so I always give myself the strong one, so that plays around that. And then all these are different, because Slumber has to summon different guys, so you want different targets, and they all can be attacked over by Buster. So it doesn't require me to like discard a card in hand to like get rid of it. So pretty easy if you just do the math. 3 Slumber. This is the best card in the deck. I won multiple games off of this card alone, just by resolving this and like setting emptiness and just beating them down to 3,300. It happens all the time.
Okay, well that's emptiness winning the game, but okay.
No, because if I had a weaker monster and I couldn't clear their board, it was not that winning the game. So yeah, this is just a win condition. It outs a metal for it's the only card I found other than main decking Sphere Mode, which I can do in ABC.
Yeah.
That entirely outs a metal foe board.
Yep.
So they just you play this, they can have Kieran and like field. You destroy their field. Kieran lives, oh no, and then your Kaiju just bumps head with either Kieran or the material they would use for Alkaheist, and then you out one of those cards, and then they're left with, they can't play. Plus I play 5 Kaiju, so most of the time it's Kaiju and then this, and then it's just actually over. 3 Hanger,
Yep.
and then 3 Terraforming, same rarity because they're the same card.
Sure.
3 Twin is the same rarity as this because they serve the same role. They both out the same, like, you're outing established boards. You play this before you do anything. And these are their own rarity because they're not actually cards, they're your next cards. And the traps, I played 7, all the same rarity.
Because they all do the same thing.
Yeah, they all do the same thing.
All right.
Yeah, so that's the deck is 44. It's that big because it has to sustain the Kaijus and the Slumbers and the letters being at 9, which is correct. And every time you Desires, by having more cards in your deck, you risk less losing any valuable cards.
That was a good sentence.
It's better versus lawn mowing too.
Yeah. For the lawn mowing matchup.
Right. Extra deck is 15. I played 1 Lightning, the middle guy, Utopia.
Yep.
I played this guy, Category.
Okay.
I played 1 of these. He was my 15th card, but he made it. I didn't play Instant Fusion, so he was like the slot for Norden. He came up a little bit, not like because what he would search a crucial piece, but because he was a way to like give fodder for Buster or Twin Twister past your first turn, which is nice. 2 Direwolf. I wish I played 3, but 2 is crazy. Everyone who plays 1 is just bad. 1 Castell. So once per turn. That goes to Emerald. This is one of the best cards in the deck. This is the best card in the extra deck. Dweller. I didn't make this at all in the main event. So I guess its Dweller's good, but I actually just never made it. I suppose I might have if I ever played against TDD, but never did. And then this card, I made this a few times versus all the Payloon matchups that I played against. So that's the extra. That's 15. Sorry.
Oh, what? My mistake.
3 of those.
Yeah.
Oops. Side deck's 15 as well. This is the best card to system down, and it's just really good. Gives you cards in hand for Buster to discard with like the graveyard effect. You can discard off Twin, and it's like not a -1; it's like a +3. It's just really good. It's an auto win versus like established boards because you can like play Buster, enjoy strike, and they're like, "Ha, I got you," and you're like, "Not really. You saw this, so I don't know."
Oh no,
and
I know what you mean.
Flip it, and you're like, "Oh, another Buster," and you're dead.
That actually,
Wolf.
yes,
yeah.
I've done that before.
It's return.
In like the 2 weeks I played ABC, that was like you summon it,
Yeah.
you summon the Buster
you
back
get striked
row
on
with
purpose.
absolutely no fear.
Yeah.
Because that card.
2 chalices. These are pretty much specifically for Vanity's Fiends.
I guess no.
I didn't really side them versus Metal Foe. I just like the
didn't play against
I just like the
Oh,
Kaiju
yeah,
more.
didn't play against any Metal Foes.
Well, yeah, I didn't play against Metal Foe, but I wouldn't have. Because the Kaijus are better.
Yeah.
The Kaijus just can't out Vanity's Fiends, so this is the only card that can. And it felt redundant, like playing like a Dark Hole or like a Rogeki from something that could out Vanity's Fiends, because I feel like this had a little more utility versus like maybe Rogue matchups, like maybe I get Sidus once going first and something, or like maybe it would have been okay versus like Blue. I don't know. So like I just thought it would be better as a placeholder than like a Book of Moon would have been or a Dark Hole would have been, because I'm already playing 3 Slumbers and 8 Kaijus. So this was only for Vanity Fiend, so only for DDD going second.
Yeah.
Crow. This is probably the best card in my side deck. If I cut all of the cards, it had to rebuild the side deck using different cards, and I were only allowed to keep 2. I keep these.
third one?
No. 2 system down. The mirror is interesting because, like, yes, this is like kills them, but they have this card too, and you lose to the 7 shiny trap cards that I showed you before.
Yeah.
So like, and I'm also playing a lot of Kaijus and Slumbers, so the third one's unnecessary, but like it's still pretty cute when you see it. 3 Typhoon. This is really good versus Metal Foe. And I guess some other. I didn't really ever side it versus DDD. I never saw the need. I usually just let them go off and Kaiju them. But like Crow is the only card I want to see versus them. But yeah, this is really good versus Metal Foe. Even going first, I put this in a lot because I'm taking out the Kaijus because I'm going first. So I'm just trying to set cards. So this is like pretty much a good card to set. And 3 of these, same reason. And then this, same reason as these. Oh, I should go in, I guess.
Oh my.
When you go first, so when you go first and you're trying to like kill people, these are all really good cards. First any matchup, going first. These are insane. These are insane. These can be even good going first, but sometimes like, you'll put those in the questionable pile. These are pretty good. These are pretty good. This card sucks going first. This card sucks going. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Sucks going first. 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 Good.
I wouldn't say Maxie sucks going first.
Okay, well,
but I think the Kaiju's definitely.
All right. So either way, minimum we're taking out Maxie go in the maybe pile. So there's 5 maybes depending on the matchup.
Yeah.
And then there's 8 definitelys.
Yes.
So my side deck is not capable of always putting 8 cards every time I'm going first. I'm like putting these in. Probably not these, but like these are pretty good. Like okay, yeah, this is utility. Like any combination of this makes it so that you always have a card to going first, because I couldn't find enough good cards for going first. I was like, I want really good going first cards, and this is probably the best going first card there is.
Yeah.
I'm already main decking Emptiness, which is a pretty good one as well. This is pretty good as well because it protects you from system down on their turn. And then past that, it's like, well, what going first cards do I want? Like, not like, is this really better than Twin? Like, no. Is like Warning really better than Strike? Like, no. Like, and so I was like, why don't, and like instead of just putting in more going first cards, why don't I just play less going second cards? So that's what this is. So every time I would go first, I would take out a Kaiju and replace it with this. So I'd be playing 43 cards instead of 44. And it was insane. And it was the most proud I am of this deck is this, and then this, and then this.
Oops.
But I only 2 out of 3. So yeah, that was it. I don't have much more to say about that, but yeah, I went X1, 9 rounds, finished second after Swiss, only losing to the undefeated, and in standings, and then conceded to Mike Albanese in top 16.
Why'd you do that?
It was the right thing to do. So I received a game loss and I was not allowed to play these due to circumstances outside of my control.
Okay.
And I decided that it was just a better situation for everybody if I just conceded the match rather than just try to draw a hand and beat him. Which I guess versus anybody else I might have done, but like this is just a really disrespectful thing to do to Mike, being like, I'm gonna beat you with rank 4, because I actually like might have, and like nobody would have felt good about that if I did. So yeah, I'm happy that I conceded, took my winnings, and then proceeded to dominate with the rest of my team. The Team Wars, shout out to the Matt.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, so we're the best team.
No, stop. It says it. There we go.
Yeah. The very first Team War. The very first team. Highest, I might be directly responsible for our standings.
Oh.
Don't want to throw that out there, but we did get first after all the teams, and then we destroyed whatever team. I'm not even going to mention their name, because after when you're watching this video, they won't matter. So anyway, yeah, that's the deck. Thanks for coming.